Good morning. My name is Kevin Hicks. I'm pastor of Conyers Presbyterian Church. It is March 1st, and it is time for our Monday morning message. Most of you know that we have an associate pastor of youth and children and families, and he works for 3 different churches. I'm having a little problem with him. He comes in here and he says, Pastor, I want to preach. I want to preach on 2 Kings 2:23. And I said, well, it's not your time to preach yet. And I didn't want to admit that I didn't know what 2 Kings 2:23 is. But after he left, I looked it up. It's strange that he only wanted to use one verse. And here's what it says. He says, as Elisha, that's a prophet, was walking along the road, some boys came out of the town and jeered at him. "Get out of here, Baldy," they said. "Get out of here, Baldy." That Baldy? So that's why I'm having a little problem with Tully. He's beginning to offend me. So that's a nice picture, right? Nice family, wife and little girl. Do you see what's offensive about it? Because it's truly offensive. I'm going to zoom in a little bit. Okay, do you see now what's offensive about it? It's terribly offensive. You still don't know? All right, I'm going to zoom in a little bit more. That's right. He's got too much hair on top of his head. And he sashays around here like he's something special because he's got all that hair on top of his head. And I think we need to do something about it. I think he's getting a little too big for his britches with all that hair flopping around and flying in the wind. And we need to do something about it. And so here's what I think we need to do. We need to support him. He's got a plan to do the hunger walk. And he says that if he can get 40 sponsors, he'll shave his head in a buzz cut. 40. Now, I looked on the page and I went there this morning because I want to help encourage him to get rid of all that excess hair. And so I made a donation. Now, the donation goes to the Hunger Walk here in Atlanta. And so it's for a good cause. And I looked and counted how many sponsors he's got so far. 5. No, we need more than 5. He needs 40 to cut it into a buzz cut. He needs 70 to cut it into a mohawk. 70 is what I'd like to see. I'll settle for the buzz cut, but 70 is what I would like to see. 5 right now. That means I'm going to go home and I'm going to get my wife to donate. And so all of you who are couples who normally would donate once in for your family, have each person in your family donate so that we have more sponsors so we can reach that number and humble our associate pastor just a little bit with his full head of hair. And so that's what I challenge you to do this week. Now, here's the funny part, right? This text, well, it's not funny. It's the kind of text that makes my daughter wonder about the goodness of God. So after these kids come out of the woods and yell, "Get out of here, Baldy," to this this prophet, verse 24 says, "He turned around, looked at them, and called down a curse on them in the name of the Lord. 2 bears came out of the woods and mauled 42 of the boys." Woo! So rough justice there. And so that's the part I want to concentrate on and see if we can get our associate pastor straightened out here just a little bit, cleaned up, shorn of that excess hair that weighs him down and encourages his arrogance. So it's for a good cause. It's the Hunger Walk here in Atlanta. Tully is trying to use it as a way to get our youth together. So far, there's only 5 sponsors. I need you to sponsor him. So how do you do that? There'll be a link down below, not in this video part, but in the description down below that you can click on. Or you can go to our most recent Sunday morning bulletin. It has a link. You can go to our Friday congregational email. It has a link. It's very easy to do. You don't have to give a tremendous amount. You can give as much as you want. But if we can get 40, he's going to get a buzz cut. If we get 70, he's going to get a mohawk. I want 70. And if we get 100, he's going to, here's what he said. Now listen to this. If I can get 100 sponsors, I'll shave my head totally bald. Okay, here's the rest of the sentence. Like Pastor Kevin bald. So, let's do that. Huh? How about you help me out this week? I hope you're having a great week. I hope you help me ensure that Tully's flowing hair gets trimmed this coming week. And I look forward to how that might look. But I need your help. There's only 5 sponsors. We need at least 40. So get online, find the link to the Hunger Walk that we've provided, and donate just a little bit, and then have each family in your group donate, each in their own names, so that we have more sponsors. You don't have to spend more money. You can break it up into 2 or 5 or whatever. Help me out. We need to reel Tully in here. Now have a good week. God loves you. God bless you. Help the hungry. Goodbye.